ready for an act who is mischievous? Or are you ready for an act who is hair-raising? Oh, it's raised. So, my friends. So, with your lovely knowledge of biscotting, let's get another little drum roll or clapping or a little bit of noise making the room. And please welcome the absolutely fantastic lady, very mischievous and maniacal. It is Rose Wild!
I would say, Houston, we have a problem. Anyway, tickets please. And I'll tell you about the BDM&S hat and my alter ego. You see, every time I get on stage I start shaking, so I might as well make a drink while I'm up here. Soup, anyone? Anyway, I'm Rose Wild. I'm dyslexic, short-term memory problem, a sequencing problem, a 20% processing problem. That's why I'm reading this, isn't it, John? I mean, Elliot. Anyway, the good news is I've got letters after my name now. EUPD, Emotionally Unstable Personality Disorder. But anyway, first of all, I want to talk about schizophrenia. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. No, I'm going to talk about swinging, and I don't mean dancing. Because you might know me from the Facebook page, the Twitter page, or even the Pet Shop Boys fan club world. I think all my worlds are about to collide, my own personal Big Bang's about to happen. But I'll tell you what happened to me. You see, I was getting my garden landscaped. Well, the landscaper ended up landscaping me. He was 6'2" and knew what to do with his tool. Anyway, I got to know him really well, so much so I found out he was a cross-dresser, not an angry dresser, a transvestite. Well, I thought I'd better show him where my knicker drawer was, save him searching. Sorry. I have to read because my memory's broken. Anyway, I quit my job and became a landscaper too, then we both had tidy bushes. And the boardroom meetings, well, they were never boring. We had cheese and wine. Well, what I really mean is we had cheese on toast and Buckfast. Well, I do live in the Buckfast Triangle area, Coatbridge Airdrie in my house. Anyway, it turned out he was bisexual, 60-40, so he said, and he was into anal. Well, he was a strapping young man, so I thought we'd better go out and get a strap on. Anyway, I didn't want to spend a lot of money, so it was DIY time. So I was off to Screwfix, because I knew Screwfix would fix it for me to screw him. So I bought some of their finest silicone sealer. And then I went off to the party shop. Well, I pumped one of them balloons full of silicone sealer and it set harder than Tyson Fury. It was funny because I was pegging my washing and then I was pegging as a landscaper and I was pegging a landscaper. A whole lot of pegging going on. And the minutes were like 50 shades of grass. Because we were acting like rabbits. Well, I kept him in a rabbit hutch and fed him cheese on toast and bottoms up. Anyway, but we never crossed paths again, but I crossed dresses again, don't worry about that. Then I met Gary Welder by day, Tracy Beautician by night. Oh my God, what a big characters they were. But I'm not going to out someone of their closet, their cupboard, or their dishwasher, or wherever they keep their lady clothes. Then I started swinging. Well, I might as well have done, because all I was getting was one night stands, so I might as well do what it says on the can, as Ron Seal would say. Then I was off to Blackpool to do the clubs. Well, in one club there was a fuck machine, a glory hole, a milking pool, and a tool table. Well, I shot a few balls, didn't I? And the milking stall, well, I saw lots of, well, I didn't see any cows, but I saw lots of bulls, and they all wanted milking. And I had a loyalty card too, as I was going that much. At one time, I was in a booth with 3 couples, and I did all the ladies. And a certain comedian was in there with me, but I'm not allowed to talk about it because he's got a gagging clause on me. And the funk machine, well, that was £1 ago, the last time I saw it. But I bet the cost of living crisis has affected it. I bet you get less strokes for your money. Anyway, then, the glory hole, well, I went in one of them with a boyfriend and he kneeled down and I stuck my hand out the hole and waved it around a bit, inviting unsuspecting members to come over. Well, so next time if you find a glory hole, just beware, because I've got my boyfriend with me on the floor. So just be careful where you put your pecker, guys. Right, now for something completely different. But I still want to talk about schizophrenia. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I want to talk about eating disorders. I'm Rose and I've got an eating disorder. I sound like I'm at an AA meeting, don't I? Give me a woo. Well, I mean, do they get cake at an AA meeting? Give me a woo if you like cake. Woo! Give me a woo if you're bulimic and like cake. Woo! We eat the whole cake and we know where the toilets are, don't we? Sorry, that's a sick joke. You know, I used to hide food in my piano and throw food in the hedge on the way home from school. I was spotted and grassed on, bastards. And cost of living crisis, cost of bloody Costco crisis, you mean? Talking of Costco, bulk buying, that just encourages me to binge eat. I mean, 16 boxes of Frosties is what I used to consume. They're great. I love the Buffet King too, all you can eat style food. Well, I chocolate milkshake that one, don't I? Go back for seconds, thirds, fourths, even fifths. I don't stop till I pop. But I wonder how many bulimics it takes to eat out of Buffet King. I said buffet, not muffet. No kinky stuff in this set. And chocolate, well that's so expensive, it's a treat to binge on now. I mean, £10 for a bar of Dubai chocolate. More like goodbye chocolate, because it's going to end up down the same place. Down the pan. And I don't mean Peter Pan. I'm okay at the moment, I just dip my chocolate fudge finger in occasionally. Chocolate fudge fingers. I have to stay off the sweet stuff though, because I'm a sugar addict, and that includes energy drinks. I'm a secret energy drinker, Red Bull. I've been trying to give it up, but it's one of them nights, Red Bull. Red Bull doesn't give you wings. No, it quietly destroys your nervous system. Just ask my feet. And Greg's, too good to go my arse. Well, that's where it's going to end up, isn't it? And I'll tell you about a friend of mine, he was anorexic. Well, he was mindful he didn't eat, lucky bastard. Just joking, anorexic's awful. Give me a woo if you're anorexic. Woo! You see, people were onto him that he was making himself ill. They were watching him like a hawk. I call it toilet watch. It's a bit like Springboks, except no birds, just floaters. And the sugar daddy, I miss my sugar daddy. In fact, I want a chocolate sugar daddy. I'd suck his willy, no problem. I might even teabag his chocolate balls in my coffee. That doesn't sound right, does it? And talking of chocolate willies, imagine a chocolate cream willy. You squeeze the balls and get a mouthful of cream. It's a good job I'm not lactose intolerant, isn't it? Anyway, now my friend was really underweight, so much so he was sectioned for it. Imagine being locked up because you never ate your greens. I've been locked up, but not for an eating disorder. I was just delusional, wasn't I, Ian? And why are people always eating? Why don't they eat before they go out? Honestly, it's so inconsiderate of them. And laxatives, if you brought by them, they should come with a free butt plug, shouldn't they? Sorry, that's a shit joke. And finally, the cure, there is a cure, it's CBT, cognitive behavioural therapy, and not cock and ball torture that I thought it was. I thought I was on, because he's a really good payer, so I thought I was onto something. Anyway, I've been Rose Wild. Thank you so much for listening.